Okay, so it's an external condition, and just close contact, intimate contact can lead to its transmission. As we look at that, it just seems like that's super hard to try to protect yourself from. I mean, you use the AIDS,
Absolutely.
you talk about HIV, you talked about AIDS, and how I mean, of course, we had a conversation about this yesterday, but you kind of use the invisible man analogy to say, like, and even with COVID, like we just don't
Mhm.
know the full facts of how this thing is going to move, or how it may mutate, or how it may be spread. I mean, can we make that as something? Can we be honest about that at this point?
Well, yes, let's be honest. So this monkeypox is endemic to Central and Western Africa. And, we did have a small outbreak in 2003. But other than that, we've not dealt with this in the United States. We've just not. So, while the CDC and the public health department say, contact your healthcare provider, we as healthcare providers are real time getting information from the CDC. We are learning about it. We are, studying it. We are trying to keep up with things. So as people come to us for help, we know how to help you. But let's be very clear. I've not been treating this for years and years and years. I'm, unlike a heart attack or a stroke, I got that inside and out. I could say it in my sleep backwards, even if I was, had a little adult beverage. I got it. But with monkeypox, this is new. So I'm just being honest, because people get
No, no,
frustrated, like,
yeah,
oh, well, this doctor said this and this person said this, and why all the mixed messages? And I will
yeah.
be honest, I have colleagues who have initially also said, oh, this is a gay person's disease. And it is indeed not. And let me just insert this. We talked about intimate contact. This can also be transmitted through objects, bedding, linen. If you are sharing cups and, there's saliva share there. And I think I mentioned to you yesterday, we've all been to a hotel, right? What I recently learned is that while hotels may change the linens, the bed sheets, they do not always wash those comforters between guests. So, we would hope that
Wait a minute, Don. Hold on, nurse.
yeah, you could
Hold on,
listen.
Nurse
You better
Alice.
call
Nurse
your
Alice.
hotel before you go
Wait a
and
minute,
ask
hold on.
them.
Time out. You can't drop nothing like that on us, and then be like, all right, so I'm gonna move on to the next point. So in
No,
this day and age,
yes,
in this day and age where you can have a viral condition just from touch, just from contact, just from being in a space. Now now you learn that hotels may not. So let's start with hotels. Let's not even speak on about motels who have limited resources, right? But some of your major hotels don't always change the comforter.
yes.
They change the sheets, but they don't always change the comforter.
That is indeed true. So even before monkeypox, we can all agree that that's gross. That I imagine that they changed the whole bedding, but the linen
Right.
as well as the comforter. But look, listen, you can go online, you can look this up, you can contact your hotels and ask them. But and let me say this, although like what I said before, common sense isn't always common. Although we would think that they would do this, hotels are not hospitals. In the hospital mindset, we are very familiar with infectious diseases and the mode of transmissions. The housekeepers, the general managers of hotels aren't necessarily up to speed all the time when it comes to those things, which is why that we need education and outreach and to talk about things like that, so consumers can say, look, I need y'all to do this, and hold them accountable. But when you are going to your favorite hotel, which it's summertime, people have traveled, you need to call ahead of time and ask them what are their cleaning practices of their rooms. And I want to say this, it's the lesions. When someone has monkeypox, they generally starts off with flu-like symptoms. Then they'll develop usually like a dark spot. It'll become raised. Then it'll become fluid filled. Then it'll be scab over, dry up, and new skin will emerge. And then that's the course of what happens with monkeypox. But it's the rashes. It's those raised bumps that are fluid filled that carry the most viral load. And it's when that fluid gets onto the bedding is what makes the bed sheets a concern with potentially spreading infection. So that's why we're talking about comforters are so, how many times have you gone into a hotel and gone into the sheets and just laid on top of the comforter?
Yeah, not anymore.
It's time to be smart.
Roland Martin's doing this every day.
Oh, no punches!
Thank you, Roland Martin, for always giving voice to the issues.
Look for Roland Martin in the whirlwind, to quote Marcus Garvey again.
The video looks phenomenal, so I'm really excited to see it on my big screen.
Support this man, Black Media. He makes sure that our stories are told.
See, there's a difference between Black Star Network and Black-owned media and something like CNN.
I got to defer to the brilliance of Dr. Carr and to the brilliance of the Black Star Network.
I am rolling with Roland all the way.
Honored to be on a show that you own. A Black man owns the show.
Folks, Black Star Network is here.
I'm real revolutionary right now. Roland was amazing on there.
Stay black. I love y'all.
I can't commend you enough about this platform that you've created for us to be able to share who we are, what we're doing in the world, and the impact that we're having.
Let's be smart. Bring your eyeballs home.
You can't be Black-owned media and be scared. You dig?